How's it going, YouTube? Oxy here, and welcome back. So today, we're talking about the recently announced and heavily rumored for, it feels like the last 6 months. And that, of course, being the GTA Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, coming out very soon, next month, actually. November 11th, digitally, and December 7th, physically. We'll get into all the details. But yeah, this video is just going to be everything you need to know. So, all the major points and what to expect. And yeah, some little speculation here and there. But that's pretty much what's going to be. And yeah, surprise, surprise, another GTA video.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Who would have thought? But let's get into it. So, the GTA Trilogy, which I'll just call it that because it's a very long name, is obviously GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, all packaged into a nice little bundle, just like back in the day. Like the old school, like the Trilogy, they bundled them. And yeah, no, San Andreas wasn't part of that. Sorry, it was like Vice City Stories, which I'm bummed they didn't like remaster those, that would have been cool. But anyway, hey, maybe DLC, right? Anyways, yeah, it's been announced, coming to all major platforms: PlayStation, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, S and X, Nintendo Switch, and PC, but exclusively through the Rockstar's game launcher, so Steam and Epic Game Store. Hold that L, you ain't getting it. And then there was even a mobile version announced for next year. But yeah, it's coming everywhere. It's a remaster, not a remake, so you saw a lot of people like bummed out at the visuals, like, oh, it doesn't look like GTA 5 or more realistic. It's like they never said it was going to be, it was always like a remaster, not a remake. Those are, people, you need to learn those are two very different things. This is pretty much your standard job, right? Obviously, just upscaling everything, better lighting system, a lot of quality of life improvements, that sort of thing. But I want to talk about the release for a second. So, it's releasing digitally everywhere, just said. November 11th, Veterans Day here in the U.S. And yeah, cool enough. But for, people like me, going for the physical, we are getting one, but it comes out a month later, December 7th. And yeah, I'm waiting for that, and this is what I wanted to talk about. So, it's coming physically December 7th on Xbox One, Xbox Series SX, Nintendo Switch, and then PS4. And, that's it. And PC, I believe. So, you're like, oh, no PS5? No. And again, as you're seeing, this is from RockstarGames.com, from the source, and no, there will be no physical PS5 version, which, rolls some red flags for me because, again, you have to remember that it has been said that the next-gen versions will have specific improvements, so like up to 4K, like 4K 60, up to, not native, so it's not running at 60, which has me worried because these are like 20-year-old games and you can't like lock 60 FPS. It's questionable. In 4K, at least, running at 4K. But yeah, so no PS5 version, so if you wanted that physically, you gotta buy it digital. And that's the thing with Xbox, if it's one disc, so Xbox One, Xbox Series, with smart delivery, meaning I will pay $60 for the Trilogy. It'll be a standard disc, pop it in my Series X, I get the next gen version, absolutely, regular price. Sony, on the other hand, you could buy the PS4 physical, but, you won't be getting the PS5 exclusive features, meaning if you want the full, experience for your console, you have to pay $70. So, scumbag Sony for you. And another thing, it is coming to Game Pass and PlayStation Now. Here. So, for Game Pass, you are getting San Andreas, the Definitive Edition, coming to Game Pass on November 11th. So same day as the digital release. PS Now, you're getting GTA 3 on the service December 7th. And again, that's right, as you're seeing from Rockstar.com. Game Pass, Xbox, our game is coming out day of release. Did you know that's third, I should say, right? A third of the experience is coming out November 11th. Sony PlayStation Now users, you have to wait till the physical release to play GTA 3. So, I mean, hey, tinfoil hat. As you can see, Sony has some questionable decisions there. It definitely seems to be favoring Xbox. I mean, look, opinions aside, comparing GTA San Andreas to 3, I think most people would argue, regardless of what platform we play on, San Andreas is the better game, the better deal of that. And Xbox is getting theirs first, right? So, are those rumors true that Microsoft is buying Take-Two? Because it's favoring Xbox, and you can't deny that. I mean, who knows, right? But, for context, history, GTA has always mainly been a PlayStation game. If you think back in the PS2 days with this trilogy, they came out on PlayStation first. They were exclusive, but then they got released later on, years later, to the original Xbox. And yeah, it's makes you wonder. I think the only time it's ever favored Xbox was GTA 4, where the DLCs were timed exclusive that they came to Microsoft first. So, is GTA 6 going to be exclusive, timed exclusive? I don't know. But it's just showing favoritism there, so you be the judge. But anyways, yeah, those are the releases. And we're getting what you expect. Enhanced lighting. Thankfully, the controls are being improved. So it's going to follow the GTA 5 layout, which is, appreciated. Because, for example, I own an original copy of San Andreas on the original Xbox. It's backwards compatible. I've been playing and the controls are rough, man. It takes some getting used to. So it's nice to see the modernization and just update it for more up to the standards now. Improved lighting all across the board, which you can see in the trailer, looks great. Again, they're keeping the art style, so it was never gonna be this big thing, look like GTA 5 or more realistic. It's running on Unreal. And then specific for PC, through their launcher, it comes with the NVIDIA DLSS 2.0, so PC Master Race is still in effect. It's going to be the best looking by far. And for the Switch version, interesting enough, it's going to have touchpad support, so navigating the menus, you can swipe, touch your screen and stuff like that. Gyro aiming, which I'm how's that going to work? But yeah, I mean, cool to see, that, hey, if you're getting it on Switch, it supports the device. And yeah, I mean, good stuff all around. I mean, what can I say? It's 3 great games. And hey, it's scummy that for Sony, if you want the next gen, you gotta pay the $70. Xbox, we do not. You pay $60 regardless. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's exciting. I mean, so again, I'm playing San Andreas. Admittedly, 3 I played very little, not much, and then Vice City I never touched. But yeah, hey, as someone they came out during my childhood, right? I was a kid. It's gonna be nice to see, test them out. And hey, I mean, it'll be well worth it. Something to come out, this holiday. And funny enough, for me, Halo Infinite comes out on the 8th, so it's gonna literally be pretty much I'm buying both, right? The trilogy and then Halo Infinite, on, same day, when Halo comes out, since they're a day apart. But yeah, it's exciting. I mean, it's good to see them, doing this. I mean, admittedly, yes, we all want GTA 6, but you have to understand that, Rockstar, they're the kings of what they do of open world gaming. And it's just, they're going to take their time. If you remember all the leaks, supposedly we're not going to see it till maybe 2024 earliest, and a more realistic 2025 or 26 is like to be expected. And yeah, I mean, it's coming. Don't worry, people. So if you've never played them, if you're younger, you know, you've only really played Call of Duty or Fortnite, highly recommend them. You know, it'll be interesting. And again, the controls are updated, so it'll be something you can like get used to, right? Like you can pick up and play. But yeah, it's like, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, it's exciting stuff. Like, you know, it's I'm glad to see him come back, honestly. Because some people were saying, oh, they should remake 4. I mean, I don't know. It's like, what, not even like 10 years old? I mean, maybe 11. You know, it's like, it's not that old. I prefer they did this, and I'm glad they bundled them all as a complete package. It would kind of suck if they did them all separately and charged like 6, you know, like full price each one. Glad to see them doing this. Definitely recommend it, you know. Hey, something for the holidays, so be on the lookout for it. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you think, guys. So, you know, are you excited for it? Are you going to pick it up? Have you played them? Are you going to jump back in? It's exciting stuff. But as always, guys, I've been your host, Soxy. Make new videos every Tuesdays and Saturdays. Take care.